You know what I'm saying? We out here slizzied up. Slizzy with the glizzy, yo. That hen dog, you know what I'm saying? Slizzy with the glizzy. Slizzy with the glizzy, yo. Oh, man. Slizzy with the glizzy. And New York glitty. We got the slizzy with the glizzy, New York City. You know what I'm saying? Slizzy with the glitty. You know what I'm saying? New York City. Yeah, we out here, man. Slizzy with the glizzy, you know what I'm saying? Niggas out here, you know what I'm saying? Get that hen dog up in the system, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm about to fuck something. Yeah. Slizzy with the glizzy, man. Yeah. Hello. Sipping that hen dog tonight, you know what I'm saying? Gotta get myself ready, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you about to have some fun in a few. Oh, man. Chilling the cut, you know what I'm saying? Man, what a long day today, bro. I'm chilling tonight, man. Have myself a little sippy, because I'm up in the New York glitty. Yeah. What's my number? You gotta go in my videos. Go in my pre-recorded videos. You see the number. Go in the description and you'll see my number there. Yeah, you know. Yeah. I'm not in Manhattan. I'm all the way upstate, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I was in Manhattan earlier. I'm in upstate. Oh, man, I'm fabulous, man. You know what I'm saying? Old girl, she stepped out for a bit, you know what I'm saying? So, Slizzy. NYC Slizzy. Oh, yeah. I mean, if that's the case, yeah, check my description of my pre-recorded videos. The pre-recorded videos should have it under there, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, man, you know, shit. The weather here is pretty cool. The weather's here pretty cool, man. You know, I can't complain, man. Yesterday was like 106 degrees up here. You know what I'm saying? Like today is like, yeah, it's definitely cooler. It's probably gotta be like what, 75 degrees or something like that. Cause women like rubbing my head, yo. You know what I'm saying? Women like rubbing my head. Why my head look like egg, you know what I'm saying? That shit cause women like rubbing my head, you know what I'm saying? And not only that, you know, let me tell you something. I like I'm actually not bald. I just cut my hair because I don't think it looks masculine for a man to have long hair like a woman. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's like serious, and I don't think it's intimidating to see a man with long hair. He looks very sweet. He looks very feminine. So I'm not bald head. As you can see, I'm not bald head. I just fucking shaved that shit off. I don't like having hair on my head. I think it makes me look very soft. Have you ever had a serious OP in the family, like a bad blood type she? I mean, listen, that happens in every family, you know what I'm saying? But that's one of those things where we don't got to put family business online. You know what I'm saying? There's internal family issues, you know what I'm saying? But we don't got to bring that shit online. That's private, you know what I'm saying? You know, maxing and relaxing, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh man, I'm about to have a freak off in a few, man. Yo, freak off, you know what I'm saying? A legal freak off. Excuse me. Listen. Oh shit. I don't even know if y'all see my old pictures. I used to have dreads down to like my fucking. I used to have dreads down to my shoulders, and it's one of those things. You know what I'm saying? I used to be a wild person. I used to have an earring. I used to have like a nose ring. You know what I'm saying? I used to have like 3 or 4 piercings in my ears. I used to have like fucking dreads down to my shoulders. See, the thing about it, people don't understand what they call growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like the whole walkout thing, right? Titles on your name. Where as you begin to get older, you start putting childish things away. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole walkout thing is like, bro, if you really about that, you don't have to label yourself. You don't have to label yourself that shit, man. Like same thing with when I used to have dreads, I felt like too many young busters. That's the type of person I am. Like if I look and see negative connotations, like this is kid in Dominican Republic right now, right? And he is talking about, how can I say this? He is talking about how he's discriminated against in DR because he's black and this and that. When you look at the cat, listen, when you're in Dominican Republic, like majority of people like probably like, especially in Santo Domingo, they got to be my complexion, or they can be darker. But as soon as you start moving up to like the Santiago region, Cibao and stuff like that, that's when the people start getting lighter and they looking like they whatever, you know what I'm saying. But when you look at old boy, you got tattoos on your face. There's nothing wrong with having tattoos, but when you start having tattoos on your face, you know what I'm saying, and you start putting piercings in your face, you're gonna start looking like gang members that are across the border. You know what I'm saying? It's like, listen, I get it. In America, they talk about discrimination, what you're doing with a third world country. You know what I'm saying? So it's almost like when I had dreads, I started feeling like too many criminals and too many negative people had dreads. It's not like when I had dreads, it was like the 80s, because when you had dreads in the 80s, they associated with positivity, chill vibes, Rastafari, and stuff like that. But yo, when you think of dreads, when I was wearing dreads, it's like I just feel like there's too many negative busters wearing dreads. And that's kind of how I felt with the ball court thing, right? That's how I kind of felt with the ball court thing. Like in the voodoo thing, it's like too many busters and bums. Like, bro, we're not in the same category. Like, I just feel like, I don't want to be associated with bums, man. So it's like, yes, I practice my religion. You know what I'm saying? That's my personal business. You know what I'm saying? That's my private business. But to be associated with people getting online and talking about this, Vodou and Bougon and Boko, I don't associate with you guys, man. You guys are pathetic. But again, when you are a practitioner and you're about this life, you don't have to speak about it. You don't have to go out there, like, talk about, oh, I'm this, I'm that, putting a title on your head and shit like that. When you grow older, you start to put those childish things away. You know what I'm saying? Like, those things, you become older. You know what I'm saying? Who is Jean-Simon Buitis? I don't know who that is, man. I don't know Jean-Simon Buitis. I don't know who that is. You know what I'm saying? Off top of the head, I'm sorry about that. Pierre, Jacques Pierre, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. Sorry about that. Yeah, man. When you grow older, I want to see your dreads. Oh, man. You gotta look. Maybe if you go on Leonard Elmer's Voodoo Experience on my IG, my Instagram, you'll probably find some pictures and shit like that. But yeah, I used to have dreads down to my, down to my back of my neck or something like that, down to my neck or something like that, man. And it's just, yeah, like I said, I woke up one day and I said, you know what? I'm tired of these dreads. And not only that, dreads, they collect so much dusty energy. Like, I was in construction. When I had dreads, I was working in the construction industry. And all that dust and stuff, man, I'm telling you, I used to have headaches because my dreads used to collect all that dust. You know what I'm saying? And when you're getting your dreads done, you're getting them twisted and stuff like that, you're not supposed to wash them just like that. And I just couldn't with it, that, man. Having long dreads and working in construction, getting all this dust in your hair, that shit gives you headaches, man. You're breathing that stuff in. I couldn't do it, man. Even if you cover your head, you got all that dust in the construction site, then you go to sleep. I couldn't do it, man. Yeah, I couldn't do that shit, man. No, I couldn't do it, man. You grow older, man, you just leave all that childish shit alone. That's why, like when I see these young kids coming up, whatever, in the voodoo community, yo, have your fun. But it's like a lot of stuff y'all doing now. I already did that shit already. You know what I'm saying? Now it's the point I'm on my grown man shit. You know what I'm saying? Getting up here, arguing over titles and this and that. What's this, what's that? I'm not here to argue with you guys, man. You guys are children. You know what I'm saying? Gamun kinom. You know what I'm saying? For me sitting down arguing with these young kids coming up, this one kid asked me the other day, "Where's your altar?" Listen, that's my private business, and I don't need to. I don't have. Who are you? You know what I'm saying? Like you're a kid. You know what I'm saying? Why do I gotta explain what do I got to explain to a child? You know what I'm saying? Oh, you at the bar drinking too? And I tell you, I'm about to have a freak off, bro. I'm telling you, I'm about to have a freak off, man. Oh, Amelia French. Oh, thank you. But yes, this thing here, man. Listen, listen. Let me tell you something. When it comes down to like when you grow older in this stuff, man, don't get into titles, man. Don't get into titles. Just be yourself. Because this is one thing. Listen, now that I'm older, when my uncle was telling me this stuff when I was like a teenager, a youngster, like I'm telling you, I used to dress up, wear all these mystical clothing and stuff like that. My uncle used to say, Leonard, rete simple. Like, Leonard, you're doing too much. Just be simple, man. Like my uncle used to sit me down, like he used to tell me, listen, you're doing too much. You're putting all this stuff on. You're putting all these robes on. Just be simple, Leonard. You don't have to go out there doing all this crazy stuff whatsoever. Just be simple. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, as I got older, that's when I started to learn to embrace that. Well, you don't got to be putting all these, crazy clothes on. And then what's one thing about Elmira's, right? The older generation. A lot of them, when I first came to see them, I wanted to be outlandish and this and that, and every one of them would tell me the same thing. My uncle would say, my other uncle, Alexi, right? He would say, Leona, c'est beth meg qui fait bruit. See, there's a lot of people that do a lot of things in voodoo ceremonies. They make all this noise. They sometimes you even see them brutalize animals in ceremonies. That's one thing I'm against. If you're gonna make a sacrifice, just sacrifice the animal. You say all this, brutalizing the animal, burning it alive. Listen. That's one thing I can say about the yard that I came in. We don't do all that crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to make a sacrifice, you make the sacrifice and get it over. You don't make the animal suffer. That's just something that we not into. But like my uncle said, c'est bœuf mais qui fait bruit. It's the skinny cows that always make noise. You know what I'm saying? When you look at a lot of these vaudouisans, I'm a wuga asogwe, I'm a blah, blah, blah. They recite all these stupid freaking words and stuff like that. These guys usually be standing on nothing. They're usually standing on nothing. The person with the most theories and the most knowledge that think that they're this and that, they'll be the people that don't know nothing at all. So I say don't be confused with that. Let me see what these comments are like. I'm drinking. What am I drinking? I'm drinking that, that Hennessy, man. I'm saying a little something, get myself right. Because, I'm about to smash something, for another time. My freak off in a few. Okay. Let me read these comments. Is this girl who parks at my job, she's very pretty. What would be the best approach? The woo stuff. Like, listen, like I said, I think I heard this conversation. I think I had this conversation already. If you're just meeting a female, you need to make some basic conversation with her. And then get some conversation going on with her as a friend. And then later on, then you can progress to possibly doing some work. But at least you need to establish a friendship or some type of communication. Mm-hmm. What is this? You inspire me, OG. Since I was young, I used to think that it's default to look rough spiritually or even material, or even not what material things, but over the years, you changed that. Shout out. Okay, thank you. Okay. Yeah, man, listen, I'm gonna tell you one thing, man. Having wealth, being successful, it makes your life much easier. You know what I'm saying? It definitely makes your life easier. It makes things much easier. And it's like you don't have to struggle. Because it's like, when you have problems, you can easily take care of it. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes down to wealth, I mean, as long as you don't let the wealth get to your head, you know what I'm saying? Like, some people think the wealth has got to my head. I don't think the wealth has got to my head because I do help people around me that show me loyalty. You know what I'm saying? I do help people like that, you know? Some people think that I'm a materialistic person. I got nice things. No, I work hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't understand. Being a spiritualist is not just sitting around, collecting money. I got to talk to people. You're saying, like, I gotta talk to people. Like, sometimes I gotta talk people out of doing stupid things which could cost them their freedom, which could actually ultimately cost them their lives. I mean, listen, I've seen some graphic things throughout the years. I've done seen people who done split their wrist, or spoken to people who done split their wrist to the point where you can see all the veins hanging out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying, listen, what I do is not just spiritual work. I'm like a counselor. I'm talking to people. Sometimes people need to cry. They call me on the phone, they cry, they talk about their problems and stuff like that, and I hear them out. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just, oh, I'm just doing spiritual work. I got to talk to people, and I got to listen to their problems. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's not even about doing spiritual work. Sometimes just people just want somebody to listen to them. And that's what I do at times. I listen to people's problems. So it's more than just, oh yeah, you see the trinkets, you see the expensive watches, you see the traveling, the restaurants and stuff like that. But it comes with hard work. You know what I'm saying? Getting up, and not only that, producing content. Like, waking up, okay, make sure I have the energy, recording, editing, sitting down. Do you know when I be making these long form videos, these pre-recorded long form videos, it may take me 6 hours to make one video. These pre-recorded videos, you know what I'm saying? These pre-recorded videos that you actually see, it takes me sometimes 6 hours to make one video. I'm sitting there and I'm editing. You know what I'm saying? I'm editing back and forth. Okay, editing, okay, this visual, whatever you say. And that's all me. So when you're looking at this, it's not just the success and stuff like that. It's work, hard work. Hard work. What we got going on here? Oh, 1,000 bottles of free cough oil. Nah, we don't got no oil. We don't got no oil here, man. Gotta talk I'm just saying, you gotta talk people out there, out of the crazy things that they're gonna do, man. Like, some people, listen, I'm telling you, some people, if they'd have, listen, oh my God, I gotta talk people. Listen, there's some people, if I probably wasn't there for them, they'd probably be in jail right now, jail or prison, because they'd probably go and break the law, doing something that, that could cost them their freedom for a long time. And when they talk to me, I provided an alternative, and they prefer that alternative rather than getting themselves caught up in some bullshit. Facts. It's not just about shipping work. You know it. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. And who listens to your problems? That's the crazy part. You're right. Who listens to my problems? That's a good question. You know what I'm saying? Who listens to my problems? You know what I'm saying? I mean, my women. You know what I'm saying? Listen. That's the thing. That's the thing. That's a good question. Who listens to my problems? And that's why every man should have a woman in his life. Because the woman that you're with is the woman that listens to your problems. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's the woman that you're sleeping with, that's the woman that you share your problems with. You know what I'm saying? The woman you're sleeping with. So at the end of the day, after I finish doing my long days of work, you know what I'm saying, at the office and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, I'm here, talking to my girl. You know what I'm saying? Talking to my girl. That's it. And I'm giving her like, yo, this is what happened at work and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy situation or whatsoever. And that's it. So I guess that would be considered listening to my problems, man. Talk to her. Establish some type of connection first, and then we can see where we can go from there. Sometimes people's doctors call you to speak their patients. I mean, listen, I have a clinician, a therapist, right? This therapist, he's used my methods with basically dealing with his clients. You know, I have a clinician, a therapist that speak to people. He's used my methods when dealing with his clients. The techniques that I use with talking with my clients, is the same strategies that he used with talking with his clients. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, these are techniques that actually work. Even clinicians are using my technique. What do you think happened to Bokors, Wugans, and Mombo's population in the U.S. now? That the travel ban. Good. Good question. Good question. Good question. Okay, what do you think will happen to Bokors, Wugans, Mombo's population in U.S. now that there's a travel ban? No more initiations. Uh, us demand go up for who is here. Yeah, that's it. That's it. See, the thing about it is this. Now, the person who calls himself Wuga, he has to find another line of work. You know what I'm saying? The Mombo has to find another line of work. You know what I'm saying? And, before, the money thing for the Wuga was Kanzo, the initiation. Now there's no initiation. And if there is an initiation, it has to be done in someone's home. So it's almost like, yeah, the whole mystery of, you got for Alaiti, for NYC, you got to come to Haiti and stuff like that to get. I mean, those days is over. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, right now it's one of those things where, what I'm saying, whomever's here is, who's going to make the bread. And, say you got to be about your shit. You got to know what you're doing. Because, hey, man, competition's pretty high. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, a lot of people is like fucked up right now. You know what I'm saying? Because they can't initiate. Now it's their bread and butter. Now they got to basically settle down with work. So it's no wonder why you got this one buster going on his boy channel talking crazy about me. Because now his money done dried up and he got to say what he got to say to basically knock my business. You know what I'm saying? So again, people are entitled to do what they want to do. But at the end of the day, listen, you got to be good at witchcraft. That's it. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't good, you're going to definitely go down. So that's what the game is, man. Yeah, I mean, listen, cloud chasers, that's what it is, man. I mean, listen, this guy's on Instagram. What he has, like, 300 subscribers? What am I, like, I think I'm at 46 or 40 something. I don't know. I don't even be following how many subscribers. I think TikTok, I'm on like 60, going on 60,000 or something like that, 57, 58,000 or something like that, subscribers or followers and shit. So, you got $300, 300 subscriber guy going on this guy's channel to talk crazy about me. But that's just the nature of the business, you know what I'm saying? But did I make a response video? Absolutely not. Did I get up on the line, talk about this guy getting back? No, of course not. But this is what comes with the business, you know what I'm saying? When you're successful at doing what you're doing, it doesn't matter what field you're in. You're going to have naysayers and you're going to have haters. And at the end of the day, at the end of the day, they're just going to have haters on top of haters. And what you're going to do? Keep on fighting every one of them? That's like a client of mine today. He's dealing with a chapiadora, right? I told him from the door, do not mess with this girl because listen, she's the type of female she'll have, she'll basically go from guy to guy, guy to guy, guy to guy. So basically, he wanted to do some work on it. I said, listen, what are you going to keep on doing work on this female? You're going to keep on, getting rid of each guy that she gets with? You know what I'm saying? You need to basically, I told him from the door, do not do anything to that female. Because what's going to happen is that you're going to keep on getting involved with other fucking people. So this guy goes, no, you send this guy away, not another guy comes around. You know what I'm saying? You just need to get yourself, find the right female to get with. You know what I'm saying? Because you're fucking around with a chop door, you're going to keep on spending money, and you're going to be wasting a lot of time. Mm-hmm. I have the same hand as my granddad. What you mean? What, the skull and crossbone? Well, how did I get into the stuff that I'm into? Well, let's just say I was born into a family that was into it. You know what I'm saying? I was born into a family that was into it. It's part of the culture, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, my grandfather was a Wuga Asogwe. His wife, was a Mombo. And then that was on my dad's side. And then my grandmother's side, my mother's side, my grandmother was a Mombo whatsoever, right? Mm-hmm. How do you feel about doing work on your partner to make her better or better partner? Is that even valid? I mean, yeah, you can do work on it. I'm just saying, people do it all the time. That's what people be hitting me up for. I need a love spell. to make someone better, sometimes I'm like, yo, what is twisted can't be straightened. If that person's a piece of trash, there's no need for you to even entertain, like trying to do anything to them, because it's like this. This person always gonna have the inclination to do fuck shit. So that's why I usually say, like, listen, make sure you know who you're putting work on, because some people are not even worth it. That's a mix the hen dog with the hypnotic. That's called a Hulk, man. That's called a Hulk, bro. I know what that is. You know what I'm saying? That's called a Hulk. Nah, bro, I'm good. That's too much. No, I do not have classes. I do not have classes. Oh, thank you. I appreciate the love. Brucey Tassi? Oh, you asking about Brucey Tassi? He over there doing this thing, man. You know what I'm saying? He over there doing this thing, man. He in EFA. You know what I'm saying? He doing this thing, man. You know what I'm saying? So, got, good. I say whatever. You know what I'm saying? He doing this thing, man. I ain't no hater. You know what I'm saying? He doing this thing. You know what I'm saying? He, whatever he doing over there, man. Good for him. You know what I'm saying? At least now I'm glad. So that's why I'm glad. I'm happy when these guys find their niche, yo. Like this guy was copying everything that I was doing. Now he's found Ifa. You know what I'm saying? Now he's just out of my hair. That's one thing I hate, man. Like I was born in the 80s. And people that are born in the 80s, we always had this thing we like originality. We don't like people copying our slogans, copying our styles. We don't like that shit. Where's your originality, man? You know what I'm saying? And for some time, I used to always accuse this guy of copying the shit that I was doing. So now he's a Babalawo. We're not in the same niche. I find many blessings in that. I'm completely happy. I'm fine at peace because I don't got to see another motherfucker copy my swagger whatsoever. Like this Dominican kid over here, but that Dominican kid, he's still young. You know what I'm saying? He watched a lot of my videos. I can't really be mad at that Dominican kid. You know what I'm saying? What they call him, Logai. You say I can't be mad at that Dominican kid because he watched my videos. You know what I'm saying? He came up, watched my videos, and he mimicked everything that I was fucking doing. And he can't say he didn't, but I give him his credit because he's a youngster. You know what I'm saying? What is Logai? Logai got to be like 23, 24 years old. So what do I look like really hating on Logai? You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker's a young motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, he's gonna do wild shit because he's a young boy. But at the end of the day, it's still he done some fuck ass shit. And I'll still say fuck him. But deep down inside, I definitely wish him the best, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I definitely wish him the best, man. You know what I'm saying? But all's fair in love and war. You know what I'm saying? If he ever come up with that fuck shit over here, I'm definitely gonna crush him. That's it. But it is what it is. But I definitely wish that young boy the best of luck, man. I really like for what I see with this kid going on. He has a lot of potential. Only thing I will say to little guy is that I hope that he doesn't allow the money to get to his head. You know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers, when that money get to your head, listen, I'm gonna tell you. For me, I've always had money, so it never really was an issue for me. But there's people when they get money, they start losing themselves. Motherfuckers get into drugs, they get into all types of fucked up shit, and they lose themselves. So I just say to old boy, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, stack your change, invest your money well. You know what I'm saying? And don't fuck around with drugs, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you smoke a little weed here and there, that's it. But as soon as you start getting to fucking hard drugs and this and that, bro, listen, you can call it a rap. Because I've seen a lot of YouTubers. And this is for that little fuck ass nigga named Logai. You know what I'm saying? I may say fuck you out of spite, but I'm just gonna give you some game even though I don't like you. You know what I'm saying? I've seen a lot of YouTubers. I've seen a lot of personalities on social media. Listen, they was on top in 2010, 2012. They was everywhere. And then some shit happened. The fame started getting to them. Motherfuckers started getting hooked on drugs. You know what I'm saying? What they call who knows about this cat named Jeremy Fragrance? Who's ever heard of Jeremy Fragrance? If you look at Jeremy Fragrance, right? Jeremy Fragrance was a cologne guy who used to do reviews on colognes and shit. Jeremy Fragrance, what happened to him? He was on top. 2010s, 2009s, 2012s, this guy was on top. And basically what happened, money got to him, started getting hooked on drugs, and basically he fell out. Look at E.A. Quedin. Of course, E.A. Quedin has another whole backstory, But look at him. EA Quetin, he was on top. And what happened? He got hooked on drugs. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this shit, this game, you can get blessed, but that shit can also be a curse. It can also be a curse, man. Because there's gonna be a lot of bitches coming your way, all types of temptation, man. And I say it to anybody getting on the social media shit. You know, say if you're good at what you do, then I'm telling you, there's so much temptation that come with this lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, you'll get so many blessings when you're good at what you do. I'm telling you, you'll get so many blessings. You just can't lose your head, bro. Like, I'm just saying, you'll have pussy for every day of the week. You know what I'm saying? That's how crazy this shit can get. You know what I'm saying? But you can't let that shit destroy you, man. Because some of these women, you start getting involved with these women will plot and set you up if you're not smart. Nah, it's not even a conflict. I mean, maybe it was a conflict because it was a minor conflict in the beginning. But the thing, like here goes, I'll give you the story about Lil Guy, right? Lil Guy, you know what I'm saying? Lil Guy came to me like 6 years ago, right? Lil Guy went to, connect with a spirit, right? And the fact that, he told me some things that I was like, all right, cool, let me hook this dude up. But Lil Guy, after a week, Lil Guy was like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think it's working. I don't see anything happen. What? After a week, you connect with something, you think after a week it's supposed to work? So he came back, I gave him his money back, right? I'm giving you a story about Lil Guy. I gave him his money back, full money. I didn't hold nothing. I didn't hold nothing to myself. I gave him a full refund, right? A couple of months down the line, I hear from him again. He asked me, "Oh, can you? My bad. I'm sorry. I apologize. Whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? Can you reconnect me and stuff?" Like I said, no, because once I start working with you, and you break after the first time around, I already know you're not a serious person, and you're not gonna waste my time, and you're not gonna waste what I'm doing, because I respect what I do. You know what I'm saying? And you don't respect what I do. So it was like after that, I ain't really, connect with. I ain't speak to him after that shit. And it was until years later that he started connecting with some people that I do. You know what I'm saying? Not the ones that he's currently connected with. You know what I'm saying? And let's just say he got into the voodoo thing, right? Later down the line, he got into the voodoo thing. So he started connecting with some people whatsoever. And it is what it is. Old boy's going to go his lane whatsoever. But, I automatically knew that through conversations that we had, old boy started feeling himself. And I guess he started getting around some people whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? And he started feeling himself as a youngster, like, okay, I'm around these people and they feeding me what they want to feed me and shit like that. So, I mean, we just always had our little distance whatsoever, but we had a distant conversation. But something recently happened where two of his clients came to me, right? And I'm not like right here with old boy. And I'll be honest with you. I could have been much nicer, but when it comes to business, I'm like a beast. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I don't fuck with you like that. You're not my homeboy like that. We're not talking every day like that. So I don't know you. Okay, your clients come over here, they come over here. Then he found out that his clients came to me and he started doing some fuck shit behind the scenes. And that's when the shit blew up. But that shit pieced up, you know what I'm saying? But what he did was he basically connected with King Brujo. Like, you already know, it's a long story behind that. Like, bro, it's a situation where old boy, I mean, you seen the rants. You know what King Brujo did to someone that was close to you. You know what I'm saying? You try to deny it or whatever because you made a mistake and you went over there and connected with him. And I found out. How are you connected with a nigga that done violated your baby mama? You know what I'm saying? I don't got to go too much into detail about that. But you're connecting with someone who violated your baby mama. That's kind of sick to me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, that interview where a female was talking about, you know what I'm saying, King Brujo raped her, that's his baby mama. So how are you going to go link up with the dude that allegedly violates your baby mama? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, that right there, one, you fucking with an enemy of mine. And what did you try to do? It's not just you went over there and communicated with him. You put copyright claims, copyright strikes on my channel. You tried to obliterate my channel that I worked hard for. And you went over there with King Brujo to do that. A dude that has violated, according to your baby mama, that violated her. So out of nowhere, because you were so mad at me, your emotions got the best of you, you go fuck with a nigga that you're not supposed to be fucking with. So to clear that up, he tried to make it seem like, oh, it wasn't the way it happened. It didn't happen like that. No, you're a selfish individual. You know what I'm saying? You was ready to throw your baby mama under the bus to basically get revenge on me. You was trying to get my channel taken down. So think about that. See, you a young dumb nigga, so I can't really be mad at you. Because at the end of the day, you in your feelings and you in your emotions. So that's why I can never have that hatred for you that I have for a motherfucker like King Brujo. Because Brujo, he's older. He's in his 30s. You look like you a kid in your 20s. So I can't have that animosity and hatred for you. But it's just one of them young, dumbass things that you do when you young and dumb. You know what I'm saying? So again, I'm not gonna. I'll admit it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the nicest guy out there, and I'm definitely not a motherfucker that you wanna be, you know, buddy up with like that. But I would say he did some foul ass shit that I'm like, yeah, I'm disappointed in your actions, man. I'm disappointed in your actions. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you go do this fuck ass shit for what? Again, we could have just kept it as it was, but then again, you're young, you're dumb, so I can't even hold that against him, man. But the people he go get, then he go gets reinforcement from his Woo Gun friends, with Woo Gun friends and this and that. They go make videos and stuff like that talking about me. This guy, I'm just saying, it's like, bro, you're from a whole different, you're from a whole different, you're like from a decade after me. See, I'm older than you. You see, you wasn't even on the planet when I was born. And in the mindset that we had in this Vodou culture, you guys are coming later down the line. And this is what I'm saying. Vodou is not something that's constant. It's something that's static, that changes with time. See, in the 60s, if I'm correct, Bawon, there wasn't even a Gede Pantheon, a nation of Gede. If I'm correct, in the 50s and 60s, Bawon was considered just a Petois spirit. He wasn't even looked at as a Gede. See, this is the stuff that I'm talking about ancient times, like Marinette Piesèche. In La Plaine, they called her Moudong. In the 50s and 60s. But you guys born in the 2000s, you know what I'm saying? You over here trying to tell me how this program is ran, or you born in the late 90s or mid 90s and shit like that. You trying to tell me how this shit goes. When I was taught by the motherfuckers that was born in the 50s, 60s, and 70s. You know what I'm saying? So again, there's a different time lapse. There's a different time gap between me and these young Haitians coming up. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That was called jocking or biting back in the day. Oh, yeah, you know it. Biting, you know what I'm saying? Biting and jocking. Yeah, that's it. Maybe they are inspired, of course. But the thing about inspiration, you can inspire somebody, but sometimes when they cannot obtain everything from you, that I'm gonna be honest, I'm a type of person, I'm not giving you nothing. You know what I'm saying? You can admire me from a distance. I'm not giving you nothing. I'm not going to show you nothing. And that's it. And a lot of people, because they can't get close to me like that, they feel that I'm on something like, oh, he's on one. No, I just don't trust people like that because I've gotten burnt many times. That's why I'm like, no, you on your own. Go figure it out for yourself. Okay, yeah, just because you watch my content doesn't mean I'm going to be buddy with you because it's like that's how people are. You let them get close and that's when they start doing fuck ass shit. Where we at? You talking about the Wugan in DR? No, the biggest one? No, I'm not talking about the Wugan in DR. I'm talking about some Dominican kid in America. That's crazy. Never seen if it's the Wugan him pressure with anyone in the spiritual community. See, again, that's some personal stuff behind the scenes, man. Like, it's some personal stuff behind the scenes, man. Like, again, it's ego shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. But like I said, that kid, I wish him the best, man. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. He's a young boy, so I can't even be mad at him. Mouche Pierre. I don't know why you asked me. Mouche Pierre. You asked who the I don't know. Who is Mouche Pierre? I don't know who's Mouche Pierre. You ask me these questions like everybody's supposed to know every law that's out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, one thing y'all gotta understand in the Vodou community, everybody has specific law that walks with them. When you're now, if you're a type of person like here was, I think this even applies to people in societies. Everybody has law that specifically walk with them. You may find a societe that specialize in serving these particular law, right? But mainly you'll find that there's specific law that people are familiar with. Nobody's gonna know every law that's out there, right? That's like somebody telling me about a spirit called Gouache. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who Gouache is or Met Minri. I don't know who Met Minri is. I don't serve Met Minri. That's not a law. That's not a law that's in my laku. Many spiritualists let the money and power get to them. Yeah, unfortunately, that's the case, man. Money and power. I'm not saying that I'm not that I'm squeaky clean myself, but sometimes the money and power get to people and they just lose themselves, man. You know, I mean, I just feel like when you lose yourself, that's when you out here strung out on drugs. You know what I'm saying? You're doing all types of shit that's fucking your life up. I mean, I don't know, man. There's some people out here that just get fucked up. Even if you're not in the spiritual community. Look at like Brother Polite. Look at Brother Polite. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not into ATRs that we're into, but this is a prime example of a brother who was speaking what he's speaking, and then money got to him, and look what he did. Look what happened to him. And saying now he's serving time behind bars over some child molestation shit. He got into drugs and all types of shit, bro. Like, yeah, that shit, that's what money would do to you if you never had money prior. See, the thing about it is I've always had money. Even when I was in construction, I had money. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like, a shock, whatever, of having money. I've always had money. And I've come from a family that always had money. So it never was a shock to me like, oh my God, I'm going to do the most and do all this crazy shit when I get a little money. Nah, not me. I'm not going to lie. As a NOLA boy, you did give Boko shine. You bucked the system with the priest. I don't do work. It was this, I don't do work. I like that, but I respect it and respect the honesty and the hustle of workers. Yeah, you know it. Thank you for giving my flowers, man. Because it's like this, man. I came in with this whole shit like, fuck this Wugan shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a Boko Sampuel way. You know what I'm saying? And I made this shit so hot that you started seeing these Wugans that were losing trying to make it seem like a Boko, a sorcier or sorcerer is basically, they're a kanzo now. They initiate into Vodou. That's a Boko. A Boko is part of, get the fuck up out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? In my time, a Boko was a sorcier. He was a sorcerer. A word sorcier was synonymous with Boko. When you said sorcier in Haitian culture, you said Boko. There was no other word for it. Today, now you got these youngsters want to play around with this term because them motherfuckers, they were Wugan so long and nobody was fucking with them like that. Nobody gave a fuck about no Wugan, whatever, when I was on the scene, when I stepped on the scene. Everybody was jumping on that Boko way. You even had certain Haitian singers talking about the Boko, this and that. You know what I'm saying? I made that shit pop. You know what I'm saying? And then now later on, you see these young motherfuckers coming out of nowhere talking about, like, hey, Boko is a Wugan. Nigga, suck my, you know what it is. You know what I'm saying? You can suck my, get the fuck up out of here, bruh. I'm only ATL what? I'm the only ATL spiritualist with in no drama. I mean, yo, that's it. Jericho, I'm just saying. That's it. That's the key to this. See, if you want, I'm just saying, Jericho, yeah, I'll give it to you, man. Listen, just keep on doing what you're doing, bro. That's it. See, the thing about me is that I'm outspoken. That's when you outspoken and you say shit that piss people off, then you're gonna have beef. Listen, do you not understand what I've been through for these past, like, what, 9 years in this community? Literally. I've had people, I had to fart, you know what I'm saying? Excuse me if you heard me fart. But for the past fucking 9 years, listen, I've been through people making fake rip-off reports. Like, listen, this Haitian kid recently, he said in the live, oh, I got sued for $8,000. What? I got sued for $8,000 when? You know what I'm saying? And basically, I'm just saying, people make up so much fucking fake shit about me, bro. Like, listen, when you're a content creator, this shit can affect your relationships too. That's why I'm on some, I don't, like now when I date women, I don't even tell them my social media is. You know what I'm saying? Nothing like that, bro. I try not to date women that's on social media. Because listen, I done had women say that I got them pregnant and they was having my baby. Like literally, do you know how many women have said shit like that? And that shit had fucked up my relationship in the past. I had women that I was with literally thinking that I got another woman pregnant while I was with them, bro. Like this social media will fuck your whole relationship shit up, bro. So yeah, I'm just like, bro, if you a female and you do social media, I can't fuck with you. You can't even really know, you can't even know what my social media is, yo. Nah. The thing is, to be with a guy like me doing this shit, you gotta have a strong mind. Cause my enemies will fuck with you. And if you don't have a strong mind, you're gonna break and you're gonna flake. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's that. I'm telling you, the enemies will go to your girl's social media account and write all this dumbass fucking shit, bro. That's it. They'll write all this dumbass shit. So for me, what I done now, I got myself a female that's not into none of this spiritual shit. You know what I'm saying? That don't fuck with none of this spiritual shit. She don't entertain none of this nonsense. She go to work, you know what I'm saying, and get paid. That's it. You know what I'm saying? She don't do the social media shit. She got her own business going on. She got her own entertainment shit going on, and she don't do the social media shit. None of that. She don't fuck with the spiritual community. Nothing. She don't know nothing about this shit. Can you answer my super chat? Well, the thing about the super chat now is that, well, let me see. Can you answer? Can you answer my super chat? Okay. Do you have, I don't know, listen. What is this? Do you have to initiate into Sampwell or Bizongo? I don't give a fuck what you have to do. Listen, let me tell you something. When it comes down to this whole Sampwell, Bizongo bullshit, let me tell you something. It's all bullshit. All it is a bunch of people who got together and formulated a fucking clique and called it what the fuck it is. And that's it. All you guys are mystified about these terminologies and terms. All it is a bunch of people who got together and formed a motherfucking society or a motherfucking clique. You can call your shit a clique tomorrow. You get 10 motherfuckers together and you can call your shit whatever the fuck you want to call it. If you out here doing what they claim, according to the Haitian people, they claim that they do, then that's what you are. You know what I'm saying? Because listen, all that bullshit religion that you find in Haitian Vodou talking about Sampwell Bizongo is a societe. Was Makandal part of a fucking societe? Was these moons? Yeah, was these maroons? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, my girl pulling up right now. So listen, these maroons, was these maroons part of a societe when they went on a plantation? Was they dancing before they did what they did? No, they wasn't. There was maroons hiding in the mountains. You know what I'm saying? They was hiding in different places and shit like that and doing what they was doing. Guerrilla warfare. You know what I'm saying? Using plants and herbs to do what they had to do. So all that Sampwell garbage, you know what I'm saying? Bizongo garbage. All of this is a bunch of people that clicked up and basically made a system. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You know what I'm saying? And in my culture, anyone that falls into that nonsense, meaning the nonsense, when I say nonsense, you know what I'm saying? When I say nonsense, I mean motherfuckers that's about that bullshit. Oh shit. You know what I'm saying? When I say bullshit, it's bullshit. But you got societies that may fall into that category. What? You got societies that may fall into that category and shit like that, but it's really a category thing. Again, that all depends on who you're talking to and the era that you're talking about. Because nowadays, everybody got everything also all mixed up. What some people gonna call it beats on go. You know what I'm saying? It all depends on who you're talking to. Where we at? Where we at? Yeah, don't get caught up in that bullshit, man. Where the fuck is this girl at, man? Hold on, hold on. Where the fuck is she here? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, hold on, hold on. Oh, yeah. My favorite Dominicana, you know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna see it, though. Yo, what's up, girl? Yeah. I'm just doing live right now. You can't see you, though. Damn, you fine as hell, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. What's going on, y'all? Did you get my super chat? I mean, hold on. See, I'm really not on the computer right now, so I really can't see the super chats. I did answer that question. See, initiate Samuel Bizango. I mean, listen, y'all I think I answered that question. Did I see a super chat? Okay. What is this? Who this person is? Excuse me. I'm looking at all the super chats right now. I think I answered all the super chats so far, and maybe you didn't pay attention to my response. Oh, parking. We're looking for parking, right? I mean, listen. What? I think we're gonna park at a parking station or something like that. Did I get your question? I think I did answer your question. A parking station or something like that. I doubt we can be able to park around here. Can you turn the AC on?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, my seatbelt? Okay, yeah, I'm tripping. Yeah, where we at? Done? Why you ask me all these dumbass stupid questions, man? Talk about some magic. Ask me stupid ass question. Who is this person? Who is that person? Ask me about magic. I don't give a fuck about these terminologies, man. That's a problem with y'all people. Y'all get caught up in too much fucking terms instead of concentrating on the results, bruh. What is it? What is it? Porto mitan? What is it? I don't give a fuck about that shit, man. Ask me questions about work, not these stupid ass terms about what is this. Nigga, suck my dick, yo. You about to get bland. You about to get banned for that shit, bruh. Ask me stupid ass questions. What is a porto mita? How about asking me, can a zombie make somebody paralyzed? How about ask me some shit like that? Ask me stupid ass fucking questions, man. I don't give a fuck about this theories and this and that. I care about results, man. You talking about, listen, man, that's one thing about me. I don't give a fuck about all that theory shit, porto mita, all this console bullshit, lave that, all these goddamn terminology. I care about the resultat, the results, man. Talk about theories, blah, blah, blah. Don't come at me with these stupid ass questions. Blah, 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 blah. Talk to me about practical shit, man. This is a practical channel. We talk about practical shit here. Not about, do you have to do this to console? You're talking to the wrong person about console. No, wrong person. Yeah, we don't do all that stupid ass shit here, man. Those questions, if anything, seem like loaded questions. You know what I'm saying? I don't get into all these stupid ass theories. You know what I'm saying? I'm a person that's about resultat. You know what I'm saying? Can my people step? You know what I'm saying? Yes, they can step. Yes, they can. All that talking theories and shit, like this dumbass Wooga the other day, he wanted to talk about Vodou and talk about this and that. Nigga, get the fuck up out of here, boy. Talk about theories. He want to talk about, can we do this? No. Is it a parking station? What?
I'm gonna look up one.
Yeah.
Let me look up one.
Talk about theories and shit, man. What are the fucking theories, man? So you know what? Let's help this guy out right quick, man. Cause you seem like an annoying motherfucker. Let's help this guy out. No. You gotta help the chat. I can't block you. I can't block you. I'm just gonna basically have you there as a person to keep this thing moving. Yeah. Super chat. Yeah. The above dark. What is this? Dark or whatever. Did you see my question? Dark whatever. I think I've seen all these questions. Have you ever had a situation where you came to someone came to you for work on a client they didn't know you done work for. But of course I've had situations like that. You know what I'm saying? That happened to me in Miami, where I had done work for a client. She didn't, it was one of those things where I did work. She got all the results. She never let me know anything. She just basically didn't say nothing to me.
Head
You know what I'm saying?
northeast on Church Street toward Murray
You know what I'm saying?
Then turn
She
left.
never said nothing. So it's almost like, okay, you never said nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? I had to hear from the person that came to me for work that, oh, the person got married and all this other type of shit. So you moved on, didn't tell me nothing. So it's been years and I never heard from you and you never told me nothing. So what you think? You know what I'm saying? You at least pay me, let me know what happened. You know what I'm saying? You just left without, a care in the world like, well, thank you, Leonard. Nothing. So what you think I did? I did what I was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? They told me what the situation was and it was like, yo, well, I need that guy back. You know what I'm saying? I need you to break them up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it is what it is. Shit happens. You know what I'm saying? If you would have kept in touch, you would have show love and be like, Lil Nah, thank you for your service, whatever. You know what I'm saying? All right, cool. I would have notified you if the person would have came and said, hey,
Destination is on the left.
somebody wants to do work. I would have basically notified you if somebody tried to come and do work on you or whatever. But when you do shit like that, there's no loyalty to you. I'm not obligated to you anymore. So therefore, you're off. It's fair game. So if somebody come out of nowhere and whatever, it's fair game. Is that a parking spot over there?
Yeah, I think right here.
Oh, a parking station? Yeah. So this is not even walking. I had a couple of drinks and shit. This is not walking distance, right? No, fuck that. I gotta get an Uber, yo. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, man. That's one thing I hate about these voodooism, man.
More? Close?
Oh my god. One thing I hate about voodooism is these motherfuckers. What if I pay you $100 more than them? I'm just joking. That's what I hate about these freaking what's the names, man. Is that a parking spot right there?
Yeah.
Right there.
Yep.
Let's park right there. Let's look at the sign. What does the sign say? I think it should be fine. I mean,
Monday through Friday.
authorized vehicles only. What?
Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m.
What's-
Register. So from that time on.
That's when yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we good then. So let's get an Uber. I'm gonna make it go clap in a few. A freak off. Whatever. Yeah. Let me see. Let me make sure. Yeah. I'm gonna get the Uber. Yeah, I'm about to, say have a freak off, yo. Oh, this is a parking spot? Okay. Uber. Yo, hold up. I'm just getting an Uber real quick. Hold on. Yeah, I'm about to have a freak off, yo. Hold up. Yeah, free Diddy, man. Free Diddy. Hold up. I'm just gonna get my Uber real quick. All right, I'm back, yo. I'm back. All right, I'm back, yo. I'm back. Had to give me an Uber, you know what I'm saying? About to have a freak off, yo. Yeah. What's going on? What do we got going on here? Fair game is right. Do each spirit give you different results based on, every spirit is different, man. Like martial arts, each have their own styles and can damage. Yeah, exactly, yo. Gotta wait for the Uber real quick, yo. Hold on. I guess NYC is the best place to have pre-calls. You could have one. Yeah, what we got going on here, man? Like martial arts? Yeah, but listen, guys, I'ma holla at y'all later. Tonight was a dope live. Even though it's not a professional live, we still had we did chop it up tonight, you know what I'm saying? So listen, I'ma holla at y'all later, man.